Hi guys, I'm Julie. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Welsh Wiccan. Today we are going to be doing a review on the Celtic Tarot by Christopher Hughes, and the illustrations are by Chris Down. So before we get into this, if you could give me a like and subscribe, that would really help me out a lot. Plus you'd be notified of great witchy videos and Wiccan videos to come. So the Celtic Tarot, let's jump straight into it. Now, I've been waiting a long time to get my hands on these, as I am Welsh myself. These are very Celtic, they are very Welsh, they are very me. I absolutely adore this deck of cards. So we've got a very sturdy box. It's got the magnetic on the side, so they're easy to open. It looks lovely on the bookshelf. And inside, the book for this is absolutely phenomenal. So you've got the branches of the Celtic Tarot. Now there's a little bit of reading before you go into the card meanings on this. And it's worth reading because it gives you a whole new approach to the tarot. And my favorite thing about the tarot is all the different approaches of reading the tarot. So I would very much, I'd highly recommend this deck for beginners and for advanced tarot readers. They are based on the Rider-Waite, which is pretty universal. So I would very much recommend these for beginners and for more experienced tarot readers as well. So let's take a look at these beautiful cards. Okay, now as you can see, the cards, they're not too big, they're not too small. These are perfect sized cards. Usually cards have got borders around the around the edges of them. But as you can see with these, there's no borders around the edges of them. It's just the pictures, and the pictures are absolutely stunning in these cards. So we'll just take a quick look through the major arcana, and then we'll have a quick flick through the minor arcana so that you can see what the cards are like. So we start with the Fool, obviously. Beautiful card there. Then you got the Magician. Another beautiful card there. Now, what I noticed about these cards is there is a lot of symbolism in these cards. You can, if you want to read tarot and you want to go on time frames, these are very good for that, because there's certain numbers hidden, certain symbols hidden in the trees and things like that. They're very symbolic cards. Some of them have been switched up a little bit. So the Empress is the mother. The Emperor is the father. And then we've got the Druid. And the Druid, I believe, is replacing the Hierophant. And then we've got the Lovers card, which is my favourite card in the whole deck. This is actually my favourite Lovers card in every single deck of tarot that I've got. I absolutely love that card. Then you got the Chariot. And what I actually love about these cards as well is all the animals in the cards, the horses and the lion in the Strength card, they've all been changed into Welsh dragons, which is why I absolutely love this deck. So you've got the Chariot with the dragons pulling the chariot there. And then the Strength card, like I said, the lion has been replaced for the Welsh dragon, which is why I absolutely adore these cards. You've got the Merlin there. Absolutely beautiful cards. Now you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Now what I love about this card is that it's very simple. Very simple. And like I said, there's a lot of symbolic signs, a lot of numbers in this card, like I said. So if you're working on time frame, brilliant cards to do that with. You've got Justice. We've got the Hanged Man, and I do love that the light is shooting out of the Hanged Man's head. But there, beautiful cards. You've got the Death card. I'm really obsessed with all these cards. You've got Equilibrium, which I believe is there instead of Temperance, if my memory serves me correctly. And we've got the Shadow, which is there instead of the Devil. And we've got the Tower. So we'll quickly go through the major arcana. The Star, the Moon, we have the sun. Now I love this. I love the simplicity in these cards as well as the symbolism. I love the simplicity. We've got rebirth. We've got the world. And then we go into the minor arcana. Now, some of these have been switched up a bit. Usually you get the wands, the swords, the pentacles, and the cups. These have been mixed up a little bit. You've got the wands here. I said we'll have a quick flick through these. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. So, right then. So after the wands, you've got the swords. These cards are absolutely beautiful illustrations on there. And like I said, the symbolism, there's a lot of symbols. There's a lot of things to count in here, which again is very good for time frames. So then when you get through the swords, we've got the cauldrons. So instead of the cups in the normal tarot, we would be getting the cauldrons in this one. And then after the cauldrons, we have the shields. So instead of the pentacles or the coins, we have the 2 of shields, the 3 of shields, the 4 of shields. Like I said, these cards, absolutely beautiful. And the symbolism in there, I mean, I'm obsessed with the symbolism in these cards. They are beautiful, so beautiful to read. And like I said, very good if you want to go for time frames and things like that. Another dragon, which I just love, absolutely love. So I have been waiting to shuffle these cards for a very long time. I wanted to make the videos before I give the cards a shuffle because it's my favourite part of getting a new tarot deck is to see how they shuffle. And now I know from the size of these, like I said, I've got very small hands. And these cards, they're not too small, they're not too big. They seem perfect to shuffle. And they are perfect to shuffle. Beautiful cards, absolutely beautiful cards. These have been on my list of cards to get for a while now. And I'm so glad I've got them because already these are my favourite tarot deck. So, in conclusion, my review for the Celtic Tarot is that I would very highly recommend this deck of cards for beginners, for more advanced readers as well. Like I said, the symbolism in there, it's a very good approach at reading the tarot. So I would very highly recommend these cards, okay? So thank you for watching, guys. Again, if you could give me a like and subscribe, that would be great. And I will see you again soon for another video. Bye, guys.